Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Files, a very easy and simple title for us this time, Avatar. It reminds me of the Avatar movies. I've only seen the first one, not the second one. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that. Let me know down below if you've watched both Avatar movies or indeed none. Or if you're like me, you've only watched one of them. Regardless, I am looking forward to this one and seeing exactly where it takes us. So let's get watching. Oh, Mr. Skinner.
This is it. I just signed this and it's done.
What's he doing?
This pen. She gave it to me. It was an anniversary present.
He's getting divorced? What?
I don't remember which one.
What are you doing, Walter?
After 17 years, I can wait another day. I'll do it tomorrow.
Why put yourself through another day of this?
I said tomorrow.
All I can think of is, yeah, divorce papers. Oh, we know so little about Skinner and his private life.
It's the only open seat.
Go ahead.
There's a man behind me wearing a red tie. For some reason, he felt compelled to tell me half his life story. I was afraid if he got up, he might try to get in the other half.
I guess some people think that you owe them something just because you're out alone.
Does that ever bother you?
What?
Being alone.
Interesting. Oh, it just got even more interesting. Okay. Why am I suddenly starting to think she is some sort of monster? Vampire? What? Did that actually happen, or was that a dream? What? Her face is on backwards? What? I love how they've written Skinner right in the middle of one of these stories. That's cool. Secondly, why did they have to give him such a terrible storyline? The poor fella, he finally gets like a whole episode that appears to be about himself, and he's in the middle of something terrible. Really interesting, though, to get to know a little bit more about Skinner and his life.
Excuse me, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I appreciate your concern, Agent Mulder, but there's no need for you to get involved in this.
Maybe there is. I think there really is, though.
Detective.
Well, he claims he met the victim in the bar downstairs. After a couple of drinks, they decide to get a room. When he wakes up, he finds her lying next to him with a broken neck.
You don't believe him?
He refused to take a polygraph test. It's not helping his credibility.
Well, there must be evidence of an intruder of some kind.
I've been on the job for 18 years. I know the drill. I appreciate that he's a colleague of yours, but I want you to understand something. He's also a suspect.
He also didn't do it.
When you're done questioning him, I'd appreciate a call. Did you get any of that?
Most of it. Mulder, I'm on my way.
No. I want you to take a look at that body. Get down to the coroner's. I'll meet you there.
There has to be another face or something underneath her face. Like, what is this? It's so weird.
Her spinal cord was crushed, Mulder.
Were Skinner's the only prints lifted from the body?
So far.
Damn.
They found no semen samples. There was some irritation, probably an allergic reaction to latex.
Her name was Karina Sales. She was a legal secretary for one of the criminal defense firms here in town. She was fired a few weeks ago over an indiscretion.
An indiscretion.
She was taking a little work on the side for one of the firm's clients.
What kind of work?
Ooh.
This client operated an escort service. She was a prostitute.
So I wonder if they think that Skinner paid for her services. Oh, why is she going? She's going to come back to life, isn't she? What's that? Glow in the dark. That means that Skinner would have that on his
Addendum.
face too.
Observed what appears to be a residual phosphorescence around the victim's mouth and nose.
If she's got that there, then that would have to mean that Skinner has that on his face.
Lorraine, there's some people from the FBI here to see you.
Business must be booming.
I think you mean banging.
Whatever this is about, can we do it later? I'm running late for an appointment.
We'd like to ask you some questions about an employee of yours, Karina Sales.
I'm 10 minutes late for a meeting with her.
She was murdered last night.
I don't know what to say.
Look, we just need one name from you. Who hired Karina Sales?
Let's just say you both work for the government, and so do I.
Cut the crap. Who hired her?
She called me last night. She said that
that she'd met someone in a bar who was interested in a transaction. I took his credit card.
Then you have his name.
Is it the guy with the red tie?
Walter Skinner.
Oh.
What the hell was he thinking?
This is
This
crazy.
doesn't seem like him.
I think he'd be a little more discreet.
Well, I think the lack of discretion is the least of his sins.
Still not enough to prove anything conclusively.
No, but that doesn't mean that we can discount the evidence.
You really believe Skinner did this?
We were just shown a dated record with Skinner's credit card number on it.
Come on.
Credit card fraud happens every day.
Skinner was in bed with a prostitute at the time of her death, and he's offered us no explanation or alibi.
Yes, that's true.
We owe it to him to find out what really happened.
Even if it means proving his guilt.
That is so true. Look, I don't like that Scully
Mulder.
is suspicious of him. He would never do anything weird.
Who's that?
Skinner's been released on his own recognizance.
Right. Okay, well, at least he's released. He just needs to talk to Mulder and Scully about what actually happened.
Sir. Sir.
This doesn't concern either of you. Read the police report if you're really that curious.
Does it explain why you refused to take a polygraph test? Or why there's a prostitute in the morgue with your fingerprints all over her?
He never knew.
You didn't know she was a prostitute, did you?
Nope. That lady, that's the same lady. What? That's that lady. Well, she'll be gone. She's gone. What? That won't be her. When he goes to turn her around, that's someone else. That's not her.
Mulder, I just heard what happened. I was coming to see you.
That's his wife?
Walter!
Do you know him?
I'm Sharon Skinner. I'm his wife.
Whoa. There's so little we know about him. I feel bad.
Neither of us even knew that he was married.
Well, one of the things Walter has always been good at is keeping secrets. But the truth is we haven't been together for almost 8 months. He's built a wall to keep everyone out.
Including you?
And especially me.
Is that why you were separated?
Yeah, I just realized one day that we were no longer married. We'd become roommates instead. And I couldn't live like that anymore. You were one of the few people that Walter ever mentioned from work. From the way he talked, I could tell he respected you. It's probably why I feel that I can ask you if Walter really killed that woman.
Sorry, Mulder, we've got to go.
You still haven't answered my question.
I don't think he did it.
Of course he didn't.
What's going on here?
Agents Mulder and Scully?
That's right.
I'm Special Agent Bonacchese. I want both of you to make yourselves available tomorrow afternoon.
Available for what?
A formal hearing regarding A.D. Skinner's case.
He hasn't even been charged yet.
And I must ask you to stop looking into this any further.
In case we turn up any evidence that might support his innocence.
Any evidence you may have obtained, Agent Mulder, you'll be presenting tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, they have a limited time to sort this out.
Skinner's not answering his phone.
He's doing everything he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, why? He knows better than that.
He's behaving like a guilty man, Mulder. If an otherwise stable man is compelled to go out and hire a prostitute, what else is he capable of?
He didn't,
Please,
though.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not trying to convince myself.
When I mentioned that hooker to him, he didn't even seem to know.
Exactly.
Well, maybe he doesn't remember.
What do you mean? Either he remembers or he's a liar.
He wasn't drunk.
This man's running away from a train. Several times a month, he ran away from that train. Until one night, he broke his wife's arm when he threw her to the floor. The clinical term for this is REM sleep behavior disorder. Dozens of cases of sleep-related violence have been attributed to it.
Fascinating, but what does it have to do with Skinner?
This videotape came from the Bethesda Sleep Disorder Center, where Skinner has been receiving treatment for the past 3 months.
For running away from trains?
Same disorder, different dreams. He's been experiencing a recurring dream in which he's confronted by an old woman. She straddles his chest, suffocating him.
So you think that Skinner may have killed the victim in his sleep?
Self-defense.
Defending himself against this imaginary old woman.
In the Middle Ages, a visitation like the one Skinner described would have been attributed to a succubus. It's a spirit that visits men in the night, usually in the form of an old woman. Though sometimes the succubus becomes so attached to the man that she would kill any woman competing for his affection.
Oh, what? Could that be? Or is that just
Reports
too
of residual and
crazy?
luminous phenomena.
But I found something during my postmortem exam that I think you should see.
It's gone.
I know what I saw, Mulder. It was definitely visible to the naked eye.
Are you sure you saw something?
Mulder, I'm afraid this isn't exactly something that I'd make up.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why Skinner's running. He's afraid.
That he did it?
No.
He doesn't know he didn't do it.
But he didn't. He didn't. It was that old woman. And she was jealous of the woman that Skinner was with? It just seems so crazy. Oh, the wife. Right.
Hi. You didn't answer your phone. It just kept ringing.
So, are you going to invite me in, or should I start building an ark?
Come in.
Still haven't gotten around to unpacking.
Yeah, well, you know, work. So what are you doing here, Sharon?
I just want to make sure you're okay.
Okay. Except right now, company's about the last thing that I need.
I'm not company. I'm your wife.
Ex-wife. Remember, you're the one who asked for the divorce.
Only because you didn't have the guts to ask for one yourself, so don't put it on me.
So what else do you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything.
Oh no, don't get close.
Just want you to let me in.
No,
Just this one time.
No. Why?
I know that you're scared and that you could use some comfort.
I'm concerned this old lady is going to come in and kill his wife.
I also know that you'll never let me give it to you. Just take care of yourself, okay?
I was worried then. It is amazing getting to see more of him. His wife seems to still care about him. Maybe they can fix this. Oh no, 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 no.
Want to grab your coat and come with us?
Oh,
I'd like to ask
what?
you a few questions. It's your wife. She's been in an accident. Someone ran her off the road.
Oh no, is she dead? Oh my god. The picture is smashed. Oh no. It's smashed on her face.
The CT scan showed a subdural hematoma. She's in surgery right now to relieve pressure on her brain.
Relax here.
Can't do that, sir.
Why not? They said I wasn't being charged.
Not yet, but they're building a pretty convincing case.
You think I did this to Sharon?
No, I don't, but I'm in the minority.
What about Agent Scully?
Don't ask.
Scully doesn't understand why you're not trying to defend yourself.
Defend myself against what? Don't you think if I knew what was happening to me that I would try to...
He just needs to open up to Mulder. Come on.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
What about the old woman in your dream? Look, if you don't start trusting someone, you don't stand a chance.
A few months ago, I started seeing her again. I told you once what happened to me in Vietnam. I was caught in an ambush.
Yes.
Sole survivor.
I got through that experience like most 18-year-olds, by numbing myself with whatever was around.
So you just dismissed her as another hallucination?
I tried.
But you couldn't.
She was there with me, watching me. As I was watching myself die and my blood spilling from 100 different places, until she lifted me up and carried me back.
She saved him. She saved him. Then
Maybe she's trying to protect you now.
What's she doing now? Protecting him now?
Protect me from what?
That's a question only you can answer.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know either. Oh, wait.
Skinner's car?
It's not the smoking man that's behind all this. Surely not. He ran Skinner's wife off the road.
They matched the paint and the dent to Sharon Skinner's car. The prints they found on the steering wheel were Skinner's.
No way. Oh no, this is disgusting.
What are you doing?
Collecting evidence.
Yes.
See this pattern here? It's created by whoever was behind the wheel when the airbag deployed. It's a matter of fine-tuning.
Get out. Who is that?
Fine-tuning take.
We're still waiting for Agent Mulder?
We're finished waiting. I'm going to begin without him. You say you found nothing damning.
No, sir.
You re-examined the victim's body.
I took a sample of an extraneous substance that turned out to be unidentifiable. Agent Mulder had a theory that the substance could have come from a visitation.
Do you believe in paranormal phenomena, Agent Scully?
Whatever extreme cases I have encountered, I have always viewed through the lens of science.
Would you say that your direct superior has been affected by Agent Mulder's notions?
No, sir.
And yet, he continues to sign off on whatever extreme cases you and Agent Mulder elect to investigate.
I believe the assistant director has protected us out of a respect for the work.
Just as you might protect him by trumping up unidentifiable evidence.
No.
Thank you, Agent Scully. That will be all.
Sir, if I may.
That will be all.
I'm not finished.
Yes, you are, Agent
Oh, wow. Oh, we so needed Mulder in this meeting. We need that print from the airbag.
Mulder.
Hello?
Oh, there he is.
You missed it.
What happened? Where's Skinner?
Out of a job.
They dismissed him?
What?
They used us to do it, didn't they? They used the X-Files. They found a weakness and they're exploiting it.
But why?
To put us in check. You remove Skinner and you weaken us. This is the man that stole Skinner's car last night and tried to kill his wife.
Why would they orchestrate such an elaborate scheme just to set him up? Why not just kill him?
I already tried that once, and a second attempt would be too obvious, even for these thugs. Well, this guy is a pawn. Pawns always make the first move.
So he must have hired the prostitute.
What happened here?
Jumper. Happens whenever it rains 2 days straight.
Oh, it's a lady.
He got to her first.
She's the lady that the prostitutes worked for.
Judy, we need you to identify somebody.
Is this the man who hired Karina?
He said that nobody would get hurt.
Skinner's not the only person he set up.
Are you saying he killed Karina?
And Lorraine.
I need you to arrange a meeting.
I'll stay with you if you want until we take him into custody.
I want you to call him. Tell him you're scared because we questioned you. Tell him you want money to get out of town.
That's dangerous for her to be put in that position.
This is Judy Fairley. You might not remember me, but I work for Lorraine.
One moment, please. Yes?
Some FBI agents came to see me about what happened to Lorraine.
What did you tell them?
I didn't say anything. I need some money.
That can be arranged. Where would you like to meet?
The Ambassador Hotel in an hour?
I'll see you in an hour.
Okay. Oh, he's too good. He's too good.
I had to tell you, Sharon, before anything else happens. I'm not signing those papers.
Oh.
For a lot of reasons. Most of them I'm just realizing myself for the first time. Some of the things I've seen. The violence and the lies that I've witnessed men inflict on one another. I could never tell you that. I never told you what I should have told you. And what really got me through each day was knowing that I'd be sleeping next to you that night. Knowing that I had a reason to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can even hear me now, or if it even makes a difference to you anymore. But I at least wanted you to know that. Sharon?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Listen to me.
Oh my gosh. The old woman, she is nothing to fear. She is trying to help, but it's just so scary.
Did you get him?
No, he hasn't shown up yet.
Wow.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Great.
Oh no,
hang on a
no,
second.
no. They're probably.
Mulder, get up here right now.
Oh my god, they are
He's
in
upstairs.
the room. She's dead. She's dead. What? They couldn't have killed her already.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. I called, but she didn't answer. What's the matter?
Oh, damn. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. They killed her. Oh, that is such a shame. No. What? Oh, what? Well, he's dead. There's no way to get info from him now. But thank goodness the girl is okay. Oh no. Oh, he's back at his desk.
This is a report. You'll see, though, that several questions remain unanswered.
The identity of the man I shot?
There's still no matches.
No.
And we're doing a dental record search, but that'll probably be a dead end, too.
You won't find him. Is there a problem, Agent Mulder?
Yeah, there's something else you'll find missing in there. An explanation for how you knew to be at the hotel last night. I was hoping you could fill in that line item yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I can't do that, at least not at this point in time.
Why not?
Because whatever I believe may have happened has no place on an official report.
Then why don't you just tell me?
The lady.
Off the record.
Come on, Mulder will understand, please.
If you'll excuse me, I have some catching up to do. The OPC did a number on my office.
No.
But I want to thank you for the quick turnaround on this.
I hate that he can't confide in Mulder. Oh, his ring. Is she okay? The wife is okay? Love forever. Sure. This episode was so beautifully done. It was so serious, so somber, and to have an episode that was largely focused on Skinner is such a rare treat. I don't know much about him at all. I don't even think I knew or realized that he was married until this episode. He just never speaks about his personal life. It's not really something that they talk a lot about in the show. I mean, I guess he is a character that the show doesn't really revolve around, which is understandable. It's about Mulder and Scully and their investigations. But over the last couple of seasons, Skinner's role has definitely increased, and he has been in more and more episodes, which I love, as I am such a fan of Skinner. I think he is a very interesting character, and there's so much more to him that I want to know and learn and get to know. I think it's been just wonderful to have such a Skinner-centric episode. It was so well done and really emotional as well. Seeing him at the end where his wife wakes up from the coma, I believe that was from the old woman's influence. I was actually very scared of her in the beginning, but I do believe she isn't harmful. I mean, I believe what she did with Skinner's wife Sharon, I think that she actually did help her there at the end. I may have to look into this episode a little bit further and find out a little bit more info on it, because this one was really interesting. Very good. And I love that we had that shot there of Skinner at the end back at his desk ripping the tape off and just sitting right back down where he belongs. They've tried to get rid of him. They've tried to shoot him. They've tried to pin murders on him, which is disgusting and despicable. And yet he has bounced back both times now from that. So I wonder if they will keep trying. I don't think they're going to give up. I think they're going to just keep trying as much as they can in order to get rid of the X-Files. At least it won't be another murder attempt, because that is going to look pretty sus. So maybe they will have to not put so much focus on Skinner going forward. They may have to divert their attentions elsewhere. Otherwise it's just a little bit too suspicious, I think. Really awesome episode. I love how Mulder is always, sticking up for the people he loves, for the people he respects, the people he works with. Even at the end, like, it was just like begging Skinner to tell him what had happened. But I guess they are quite different. Mulder would believe what Skinner has been through. Scully wouldn't, obviously. But I just wish that Skinner would have felt comfortable and enough trust in order to let his guard down and talk to Mulder about it. But as we have heard from this episode, he really doesn't let his guard down a lot. He keeps himself so closed off because he has to in order to be able to perform his job to the ability that he does. But I'm really thinking that this may really help him turn a corner, and I think he's going to be okay with his wife from now on, which is so beautiful. Knowing Skinner is so private, I don't really know if we will see much of him and his wife again, but that is something that I would definitely look forward to, and I really hope that they can work things out in the future. I think that would be beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. I really enjoyed it. It was wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed as well. Have a wonderful day.